jumping on. Hi, Adrian.
Hi.
How are you doing, mate?
Great, thanks.
Very good. Let's jump on here. All right. Just going to open this as well. Stop video. Cool. How's your week been, Adrian?
Great, thanks.
Have you been back at school this week?
And I did some squash workouts on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as well.
Did you? Great. Where did you watch those, or just made them up? Or?
I did them in my garden with my squash coach.
Nice. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And Eliza, how's your week been?
It's been good, thanks. Yeah. We've been revising for tests and stuff. And I've been doing like PE at school and stuff. Because we've like been able to do it, and we're doing football. Which
nice.
I don't really know how to do. But I scored a goal today, but it's like been pelted with footballs at 90 miles an hour. Yeah.
Fair enough. Well done. What position have you kind of tried to play?
I've been like sort of doing wings and stuff.
Sorry?
I think I've been doing wing.
Oh, wings. Okay.
I think I was wing attack. I'm not sure. I don't know really.
Fair enough. That's okay. Cool. All right. Well, there's a clip that I want to show you about movement, but I'm going to show you on the other camera. That I think would be better if we start the session with it. It's a nice video looking at the backhand movement and basically shots from everything on the backhand corner. It's only a 4-minute clip. Let me just switch over the cameras to make sure that the right camera is host. So I'm gonna, they host anyway. Okay, cool. So I can screen share. Cool. All right, 1 second, just swapping screens. So I'll stop. Okay, cool. Can you see and hear me again? Lovely. Right, here we go. Screen share. So this is an old video, and actually it only has male players. We'll be having some new clips in the next week or so where I can show you both, but apologies, this is one that's just got male players in it. But what we're going to do is just look at the movement and how low, really, and specifically which foot they're stepping in with, and how they then approach and return back to the team. Okay. Now I could play the really funky music. Actually, I'm going to stop sharing because I didn't write the right thing. It has funky music on this video. And I'll start with it, and I can stop it if you think it's a bit too weird. Well, not stop it, but basically just mute the video music. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Sorry, carry on. Okay, that's enough of the funky music. Okay, so it's quite an old video and quite a male video, but we're just looking at how they're, as they step in, plant nice and stable, turns the head, backs out onto his left there, but then he's throwing his right leg out quite quickly. So specifically, I want you guys to just think about how close those feet are together, and actually the fact that that's kind of a two-footed plant in the back corner, and that's sort of what we're going to look at today in terms of our movement. So there, the knees are coming really close together. And again, this two-footed plant. So 1, 2, knees quite close together. One leans in towards the other. Gets into a really small position. Plays the shot to length. So these are all the same. So it's that two-footed 1, 2, really close together with the knees there. Contact, plays a shot, recovers swiftly. Last little bit. Okay. Stop share. Welcome, Louis.
Hi, sorry, I'm late.
Hello, mate. That's okay. So what we were just doing there is looking at a bit of a video clip of the backhand corner, whether you're left-handed or right-handed, how they're stepping in, specifically how they're planting their feet, and then how they start to get out of the shot there. We're going to be doing a lot of work into the back corners. We're going to look at the front corners as well, but kind of just looking at the corners today in terms of our movement, as well as working on our footwork. So what did you guys notice there, or was there anything different to how you guys practice that you saw? Yeah, Adrian?
I think they use their I think they use their opposite foot, like the I don't know, the classic foot more than their left foot on the backhand.
So they had their right foot in front, didn't they?
Yeah.
That's what I saw, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you say that those shots that they were playing, Adrian, that would you say that they were under pressure there or had quite a bit of time?
It's probably because they were under pressure and they're doing a 2-foot plant, which is what we're looking at.
I think
Like,
I don't think that they looked like they were under pressure personally, because there was a bounce back wall, they stepped in. Whereas perhaps what I'm talking about in terms of pressure is like literally they're split stance, they're trying to get to it, they've got one foot really stretched out in front of the other, and they're just trying to stop it getting to the back wall. That looked quite comfortable and quite rhythmical. Maybe it's because we saw so many replays that it looked like it was rhythmical. But what did you want to say, Eliza?
It wasn't a very fast pace, you can see, because they weren't like volleying at all. It was always
so that was the they weren't sets of rallies there really. There was different clips specifically looking at that back corner.
There are a lot of straight drives.
Sorry?
There are a lot of like straight drives.
They were all straight drives because that's what the clip is about. It wasn't a game necessarily. There is like a structured clip put together just looking at that back corner. But should I show the clip again, or did you? So even when thinking about the way you guys play squash, or the way that you ghost in those back corners, or perhaps we're not ghosting, but Adrian, did you see how they were approaching the ball was different at all in the way that you might ghost a shot or play a shot, or the way you think you play a shot in the back corner, or was it actually quite similar?
Okay, now I can hear again. When I ghost, I think normally I wouldn't do a 2-foot plant like as much as my normal shots. But if it comes off the back wall, I'd probably do that just a bit faster, because in ghosting, I do it a bit faster than probably normal play. But
yeah,
movement, the like actual movement pattern is pretty similar to what I would do on a 2-foot plant. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Louis, did you have anything that you noticed there at all?
No, not really.
No worries. It's okay. All right. Well, so we're gonna break down that specific movement in those corners, and I'll have you practice kind of getting quite low and practicing an explosive movement that's going to get you back to the tee quite quickly, as well as from the front corners. But the shot that we're going to play is going to be a cross court from each of the positions, and I'll tell you why that's important in terms of the specific movement we use when we're doing it. Okay, so we're going to be looking at playing cross courts from each of the corners and how to recover some space, basically how to get back to that tee really quickly, really efficiently. And then the physical aspect of today is going to be looking at balance and footwork. So let's get warmed up, shall we? I'll switch over to the other camera. If you guys get into the space that you have available, and we're going to start with a jog on the spot. Okay. Just give me a minute to swap.
Okay, cool. Can everyone see me and hear me? Yeah, fantastic. Great. Okay, then jump into some star jumps. Nice. Okay, great. And then a squat raise. Let's go for 8 squats and raises. Lovely. Good. Let's do some upper body rotations. Okay, then a bit of a gentle jog and a forward lunge, gentle jog and a diagonal lunge in front. Gentle jog and a forward lunge, gentle jog and a diagonal lunge in front with the other leg. A few more of those. Good, guys. Yeah. Well done. Okay, stop there. We're just going to do a few thoracic rotations now. So we're going to drop down to the floor, lying on your back. Okay, we're going to take the arms out to the side, bring the knees up, and we're just going to slowly rotate our knees down one side, slowly rotate down to the other. Okay, trying to increase that range of motion. Good, guys. Okay, cool. All right, stop there. We're going to jump back up and we're going to go into our first of the footwork movements that we do. So we're going to do our lateral movement. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, nice and relaxed. Okay, just shuffling from side to side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Stay nice and upright and relax with your upper body. Focus on your breathing on this one. Once you've got the movement, it's best not to actually think about it and just try and think about speeding it up a little bit. Take your mind off it. Feels like quite a lot of pressure. Good, guys. Eliza, could you pull your camera down just a touch? Thanks. That's it. Good. That's it, Eliza. Don't lean over so much to the side. So you're coming here and then leaning. Try and keep your upper body central, but shuffle to the side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good, guys. Okay. Next one, we're going to go for a bit different. We're going to go across 2, 3, then across 2, 3. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Good, guys. Good. So what we're trying to do is get the hips round in that one. Get the hips really round and across your body. Really nice. Good. And stop there. Okay, we're going to move on to that next one, which is that forward backward movement, which looks like this. Feet are together. I go 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3. Forwards with my right, back with my left. Side on, that looks like this. Forward with my right, back with my left. Back 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3. Okay, then the other side is left, back 2, 3, left 2, 3, back, left 2, 3. Nice and relaxed. Good, Louis. Well done, Adrian. Yeah. It's good, Eliza. Good, guys. Okay. All right. Just put your mics on, guys. Adrian, Louis, and Eliza. Just ask me, just tell me how comfortable you are with the forward-backward movement.
Great. Thanks. Yeah, good. Are we doing pop today?
Say that again.
Are we doing a pop quiz today?
Did we do that last week?
Yeah.
We did, didn't we? We kicked it off. Yeah, I carried it on Saturday. It went down really well. We should probably do a pop quiz. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Yeah, we should probably do a pop quiz, but we'll do it a little bit later on. Let's get the physical stuff done, and then when we're kind of doing kind of the second or the third set of something, when we all know what we're doing, I'll have some time to sit down and formulate some questions. Okay.
May I run and get some water quickly?
Yes, you may. Eliza, what was your answer to the question? Were you comfortable with that forward-backward movement?
Yes.
Yeah, because the next step is a bit more difficult. And if you're not, then we'll just spend a bit more time on this. So just nice and relaxed. It's that 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3 with the other. 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, but the upper body and the weight is staying nice and central. 2, back 2, 3, 1, 2, back 2, 3. Okay. All right, we'll just wait for Adrian to jump back in, and then but practice that. Keep that going, guys, forward and backwards. If you go side on for me, Eliza, so turn side on. If you show me the, and shuffle back a little bit so I can see your feet. So away from the camera, sorry. Away from the camera. That's it, lovely. Go on then. Let's go with that forward, backward movement. 2, 3, back, 2, 3, that's it. 2, 3. No, don't change. So no, so if you're going forwards with the right, then you always go back with the left, and then we'll keep that going. So forwards, 2, 3, back, 2, 3. Yeah. Forwards with the right, backs with the left. Is that what we're doing? Yeah. Okay. Good. So see if you can speed that up a little bit. Bend the knees just a little bit, so a bit softer. 2, 3, back, 2, 3. Good.
Are we doing a forward back exercise?
Yeah, go back into that, mate. Your left leg, when you go forwards, Eliza, isn't coming off the floor. So when you go forwards with the right, the left comes up. That's it. Back. That's it. Good. And when you go forwards, make sure you're going heel toe. Heel, when you're planting the heel first. Okay. All right, everyone. Now we're going into a diagonal movement. Okay. Now we're going diagonal across your body. Okay, so we're changing what we're doing. We're leading in with your front leg. So we've got question, Adrian, yeah?
Are we supposed to use our heels? So I'm normally just on like the tips of my feet when I'm doing it.
When you're doing this particular exercise, but also when you're lunging in general, when you're lunging into the front corner, you would always lead with that heel toe. Here, if I lunge over here, it's heel toe. Whenever you lunge in squash, it wants to be heel toe so that you get that stability. If you're going just toe, you're not going to be stable in the shot. Okay, so when we're doing this forward backward movement, it's effectively practicing that first movement. But when you're going back, you can just go on the toe, because that's back is effectively just acceleration for you to go forwards. But when you go forward, it's heel toe when you plant the foot. Okay.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not saying that when you're waiting on the tee, you're going to be on your heels. But when we put that's effectively us planting into the shot, getting ready to play the shots, in which case we need to be stable, but also stable so we can then push off and explode back out. Okay, so the diagonal movement we're going to go into now, but good question. Thank you for asking that. We're going front left, leading with our left leg. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and back with my right. In with my left, back with my right. Heel toe, back with my right. And you can see I'm getting my arm up ready to play a backhand shot in this front left corner. Okay, so I'm coming back as if I'm at the tee, straight, but then I turn my shoulders in that front corner. So I'm going diagonally in, and I'm back with my right, in with my left, back with my right, in with my left, back with my right. Okay, so can we get that diagonal movement going?
Sorry, I'm slightly confused.
That's okay. What are you confused about?
the like diagonal.
So there, I would say you're leading with your right leg. I want you to lead with your left. So I want you to go forwards with your left, going diagonally in towards the front left corner. So imagine you're standing right now on the tee, but the ball is only one step away. So you're going diagonally forwards with the left foot, and then you're going to go diagonally back with the right, but with that movement. So it's 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3. You're just working across the diagonal now instead of working straight ahead, Adrian.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. With lunges or just like slight things?
Slight lunges, slight. Yeah. So just a little bit more than what we were doing before. So before, the equivalent would have been this, wouldn't it? Just diagonal fast. But now a little bit more of a lunge in and back. Lunge in at the front, and then kind of what you're doing is accelerating from the back, coming in, because we're thinking a bit more about playing a shot at the front. Two, three, good. So make sure you're going for that into the shot, Eliza, with the 1. So 1, 2, 3, and then you're going back with the right 2, 3, and then in with the left 2, 3, back with the right 2, 3, in with the left. Good. Nice. Great. Okay, guys, let's stop there. So one more before we go into some balance exercises and a bit of physical work. What we're going to do now is go into the front right corner, leading with our right. So I'm going to turn, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3. Our racket's coming up as I come into the shot. 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 1, 2, back 2, 3, 1. Okay. Good, guys. Let's have a little look at that. Yeah, that's nice, Eliza. Can't quite see it as well for Louis or Adrian because of his camera angles. But let me know if you guys have questions with that movement. So, Louis, come up with your racket ready to play the shot as you're going in. Okay, mate. Good, guys. Okay. And stop there. Good. All right. Have a little drink. Have a little drink. Quick rest. And I'm going to talk you through the balance exercises that we're going to get going now. How would you rate your balance, Adrian, on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the best.
Squash balance, or I'm standing on a balance.
Balance. Just balance.
I go for 8 out of 10.
Very good. Nice. Eliza, what would you say?
For PE, we had to do a test. My balance rating is good.
Good. And how many levels above good are there?
There's excellent and very excellent.
Okay. How would you interpret that in a scale of 1 to 10 then, Eliza?
There's poor, average.
Okay. So should we say a 6 or a 7?
I would go with a 6.5.
All right, 6.5. And Louis?
9.
9. Very good. Well, let's find out, mate. He's here to be tested. Okay, cool. So the first exercise we're going to do it together. Okay, so you don't need a racket. We're just going to be, you're going to copy me, follow me. We're going to do the same thing. Okay. Here we go. And Louis, is my video spotlighted? I think it is. I wish there was a way. Oh, there is a way. 1 second, because I've got 2 cameras here. I can look at you, Louis, to make sure. How do I make your screen really big? Ah, yeah, there it is. Make sure that you're copying perfectly with 0 wobbles. How about that? Great. All right, here we go. Everyone standing up? Adrian, you standing up? Doesn't look it. Okay.
So
standing.
I'm trying to figure out how.
Okay, cool. Everyone standing up. Stand on your left leg with the right knee up. Good. We're going to turn that leg to the side and then turn over to the other side, and then knee stays in the middle. Was that a wobble? There's some wobbling going on there, Louis. Okay, cool. From this, you okay, Adrian? You were just checking it out. Okay, cool. Let's just stay in this position, guys. Arms out to the sides. This is to help balance, like a balance beam. Next one, extend the leg out in front, then straighten the leg, go across your body here and across your body out to the other side. Okay, great. Now we're going to take the leg behind you. I need to hop forward so I don't have space. The leg behind you and come back up with the knee. Just watching Louis. Very good. Wait to stabilize. Now we're going to go diagonally behind yourself and back up with the knee. Not bad, Louis. And then diagonally the other way and back up. Good. Okay, so now's the tough part. What we're going to do is take the knee back, reach down and touch the floor with your left hand. Right arm goes up to the sky. Just wait for Louis to get back off the floor. Okay, arms out. And now we're going to reach down to the floor. This is the hardest one. With the right hand, left arm goes up to the sky, then rebalance. Knee holds up. Hold there for 10. Good, and let's just shake that off, shake the legs out. Well done.
Ooh,
good.
That got tired.
That starts to burn in the glute, doesn't it? Really right in there. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to do is stand on the right leg, left knee up. Watching you, Louis. Out to the side, across the body. Extend the leg, straight out one side, straight out to the other side. Knee comes up again. Knee goes back. You come back up again. Leg goes diagonally behind you one way. He comes up again. Just waiting for you to stabilize, Louis. Okay, out the other side. And he comes back up again. Okay, here come the tough ones. So now the leg goes back. Reach down, touch the floor with the left hand. Come back up again with the knee. That's the tough one. And now reach down with the right hand. And he comes up again and hold. And relax. Well done, shake that off again. Louis, would you like to revise your number?
10.
Oh, sorry, no, sorry, Louis, sorry, Louis. It's out of 10. It's not out of 100, my friend. Okay, so is that? Are you saying 1 then?
I'm still saying 10.
Still saying 10. Okay. Fair enough. I admire your optimism. All right. So now we're going to take that exercise a bit more structured. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go for one arm reaches, or it's called a one-legged deadlift. So I'm going to stand on my left leg. My right leg goes back straight and my right hand reaches down to the floor. And what I'm going to try and do is not replace my leg on the floor. Okay, do if you have to, but just nice and controlled, slow movement. Extend the leg back, reach your arm forwards. And then again, really slowly, take your time. We're only going for 4 or 5 on one side. And then we're changing sides. Okay, then we're going to go on to the other side. So just 4 or 5. I need to make sure I have enough space behind me. And slowly back up. Try and get that leg nice and high, and try and keep your back straight as well. Try not to hunch. Try and keep that back straight. Oh. A little bit guilty of falling into it that time. Try and control it on the way down and slowly back up. Well done. Again, shake that out of the legs. Shake it out. Good. Okay, cool. So what we've done so far is we've been working on static balance. So that's those one-legged movements. It's balancing around one point, trying to control your center of mass. Now what we're going to look at is dynamic balance. So we're going to do some movements where I need you to really focus on being balanced, but in a dynamic way. So the first one we're going to do is going to be ski hops. Ski hops. Okay. So I'm here. I'm really hopping over to the other side. Hold for 2 seconds. Hop over to this side. Hold for 2 seconds with that knee up. When I say hop, if I was you, and I didn't have to demonstrate the way I just did, I would turn side on if you've got more space, so you can really get some distance over one side and then onto the other. And I want you to hold that knee up, okay, for a couple of seconds. All right, so let's just have a little look at that. Hold your knee up for a couple of seconds and actually try and make it a bit more explosive. Try and get a bit more distance on it, but then you're holding for 2 seconds just to show me you're super balanced. See if you can jump a little bit further there, Eliza. Good, guys. Good, guys. All right, and stop there. Good, little rest, have a little rest. Nice. Okay, next one we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is we're gonna look at a movement which is quite physically challenging. We may have done it in the past, but we haven't focused on balance throughout this exercise. So it is a tough exercise physically in itself, but I want you to really think about your balance when you're doing it. So to start off, I want everyone to start with it slightly easier, and I'll show you the easy version now. So it's what we're doing is a squat, lunge, a jumping squat into a jumping lunge. So it's a soft squat, soft lunge, soft squat, soft lunge, soft squat, soft lunge, okay? And then when you've got that and you're super balanced and you're not wobbling and you've got your bearings with this movement, I want everyone to try and take it a bit more explosive. So a bit lower for the squat, jump higher, lower for the lunge, okay? Down, so all the way down for the lunge and all the way up, okay? So just take your time with this one, give it a go. We're gonna go 45 seconds, roughly. Good, try not to lean too far forwards there, Louis. Try and stay nice and upright with the lunges and upright with the squats. Good, guys. Yeah, that's it. Last 10 seconds of giving that a go. And stop there, everyone. Well done. Good. Okay. The last one of our balancing exercises. Now, what we're going to do is an exercise that we've done many times before, and it's had different types of focus. Maybe we've used it as part of a warm-up or just a general workout, but today's focus is all about balance. So what we're going to do is a lunge matrix, or kind of clock face lunges, really thinking about your balance. So what we're going to do is with your right leg, you're going to go 12 o'clock, really thinking about staying nice and stable. Then 1:30, you're going to turn 3 o'clock and lunge diagonally behind you for 4:30. Okay, and we're going to do that again. So it's 8 lunges on each side. Then we're going to go onto your left leg and we're going to go 12 o'clock forwards there. Then 10:30 out to the side, 9 o'clock, and then behind you diagonally, that's 7:30. Okay, so we're going to go for 2 rounds of that, guys. Let's do that. Good. Good, guys. Okay, so when you've done those 8 lunges on one side, we're going to do the 8 on the other. And if you're super fast like Adrian, he's probably already done them. Yeah, he has. In which case, we'll just wait for everyone else. Good. Nice, Eliza. Well done. Okay, cool. All right, have a little bit of a rest. Bit of a sip of water. How are we all feeling? How did we find those balance exercises, guys? Put your mics off mute.
Easy.
So
Thank you, Louis.
balance wise, very easy. But the squat lunge thing was like the hardest exercise I've ever done.
So the standing balance exercises were easy, were they?
But like exercise wise, the jumping lunge into squat thing was super hard physically.
It is tough, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
It
I
was
think
good for the full time.
I am really tired today, but that was really hard.
Okay. Eliza?
In terms of the squat lunge, at the time it wasn't hard, but afterwards you feel the effect.
It is a tough one, isn't it?
Ski jumps, those are really fun. I like those. They're my favourites.
They're quite a fun exercise. They are a fun exercise. Good. All right, what we're going to do is we've got one circuit to do today. Just one. I don't mean we're only going to do the one circuit that we have once, but we only have one circuit. And it has 4 exercises. We're going old school. We're going 45 seconds a piece, 45 seconds, 4 exercises back to back. So it's 3 minutes in total. So the first, sorry?
Are we doing the quiz then?
We are going to do the quiz. All right, let's get a first question on the board. Louis, you weren't here last week, were you, Louis?
No.
All right, the way this works, Louis, is you're going to set a question. Everyone has to get. You can't know the answer to it. So either how long ago, how far, how much does it cost, how old is someone or something, anything to do with the world that you like, but you can't know the answer, and we have to all be able to guess generally a number, and then whoever's closest wins. Do you have a question off the top of your head, Louis, before I explain the circuit?
No, what, you mean a question for the pop quiz? Or like, I have a question about it.
Yeah.
So,
A question for the pop quiz
no.
to ask everyone.
I have a question.
Adrian, have you got a fresh one?
Okay. I'm gonna just say maybe we can do how many question. But I don't know what the question is.
Okay, so you're going to suggest a how many. So you don't have a how many question, Louis, off the top of your head?
No, but so you can't know the answer.
Correct. That way everyone gets to guess. And Stephen, Coach Stephen, will Google the answer. Okay, that's how we know. Afterwards, I'm going to guess as well, but I'm going to Google it afterwards.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you
Does
like
anyone
them in the
how
chat?
many? Because no, you're going to tell me them as we go through. I hope that explains all the rules to this very serious pop quiz.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone have a quick question? Because I'd like everyone to be thinking about it whilst we do the circuits. How many, what?
Maybe.
Quick.
How many species are there of animal?
I think you have to be a bit more specific.
How many
As
species
to
of
what
animal
type of
are
animal?
any? I don't know.
Okay, we'll take
hundreds
it. We'll take that. I'll take that question.
Is it of
That's
a
the question.
specific, like how many species of bird or how many species of spider?
I think let's just say animal.
But then there's animals that haven't been found. We've only found like 25% of the animals on Earth.
Exactly.
So are we asking how many different species of animal have we found then? Is that what we're asking?
Is that counting insects?
Just quickly, guys, this is actually supposed to be a quick pop quiz. 4 minutes ago, I wanted to start talking about the circuit. Okay, so we don't need to spend 10 minutes talking about, is it a valid question? I think I understand your question. And the question is, how many species of animal have we found or are we aware of? That's the question. Now I'm going to go into the circuits. Louis, it was much simpler than this last week. I don't know why it's complicated this week. Anyway, so the circuit we're doing, first 4 exercises, we're doing jumping squats. So jumping box squats. Actually, it's not a squat, sorry, it's box jumps. So you've got a box. Imagine there's a box. You're jumping to each of the corners of the box. Okay, you don't have to do it in a particular order. You can jump diagonally, okay, over to the sides. But however large a space or smaller space you have, we're doing box jumps. The second exercise, okay, and I want everyone to practice this one quickly. You're doing mountain climbers step and reach. So you're in a press up position. You're going to step, step, and then reach, reach, step, step, and then reach, reach. Okay, can everyone practice that? Just make sure you have it. Try and get your hips down, Louis. That's good. Okay, cool. Stop there, everyone. The next exercise. I'll be kind to you this round. We're going to do squat to tiptoe. So it's a squat down, up onto your tiptoes. Squat down, up onto your tiptoes, and up onto the tiptoes. Okay, and the last exercise, we're going to do throw arms sit-ups. So you're in a sit-up position and you're throwing your arms up to the sky. Okay, Adrian.
Sorry, how do you do the throw arm sit up?
It's just a sit-up, except you can throw your arms up to help you get up.
Can we choose
Okay.
not to?
Yes, you can choose not to. That's fine. Eliza, what's your answer, please?
I have to go first.
Yes, please.
Okay. 564,000.
Okay. Can we have an answer from you, Louis?
500,000.
Sorry?
Sorry. 32,000.
32,000. And Adrian?
2 million. Going in high.
I'm going to go, I'll go 2.5 million. But that's a lot to be aware of, in which case they might be looking at like little microorganisms and stuff, but we'll see.
No, they're not animals.
Hey, look, Google is going to find the answer for us.
Microorganisms and insects are technically animals, but I don't think we should count them.
Okay, box jumps. On your marks. Get yourselves ready. Get set. Go. 45 seconds. Go, 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 go. Google to the rescue. Okay, last 10 seconds, guys. Doing well. Oh no. And stop there. Next one, mountain climber, step and reach. I've just read more into the answer and dear. Good. So it's that step, step, reach and reach. Yeah, really good. Last 5 seconds. Then we're moving into the squat to tiptoe and go. Squat to tiptoe. Let's go. Tiptoe's good. Nice. Ten seconds left, guys. Okay, into your sit-ups. Last 15 seconds. And stop there, guys. Stop there. Okay, cool. Let's put your mics on for the answer to this question.
The answer was 425 billion species, right?
No. So
Sorry.
8.7 million species.
Oh.
But then there's a little line underneath that says they believe that 1 to 2 million of those species are animals.
Boom!
I said 564,000. You said billions.
Listen.
I'm Googling. Well,
So it says 1 to 2 million, which means we have to assume 1.5 million,
okay,
which is closer to Adrian's 2 million than it is your 564,000.
It says a study in 2011 predicted there are some 8.7 million species on Earth, and we've identified 1.6 million of them.
But that's species, that's not a species of animal.
Oh, I just Googled that.
Yeah. So it also says here 1.1 to 2 million of those as per animals. Okay, cool. All right, we need, this is quick fire. So Eliza, I need a question, please. Otherwise, we're going with my question.
How long ago was the Middle Ages?
The Middle Ages. Do you know the answer to that? Sounds like something you would know the answer to.
No, I haven't like calculated it, so I don't know it. I know like when it's
it's like 500-ish.
Okay, you've just said. Okay, we can't have that question. Can we?
Okay.
Down now. Answers now.
When
if it is a question, thank you. Those are the rules.
When did Steve Jobs create Apple?
Are you saying which year?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Adrian knows it. Can't have that question. All right. Here's my question. How long is the longest crocodile ever found? Okay, and it'll be answers in meters, please. Okay, but let's now go into our second circuit. You have plenty of rest. We go in second circuit. What we're going to do is, for the first exercise, box jumps, I want you to also, when you're jumping, twist as well. So add a little 45 and 90, 180 twist when you're jumping to your different corners of the box. Exercise number 2 is the same. So it's the mountain climber step and reach. Exercise number 3 is now frog jumps. Frog jumps are a bit more explosive than your squat to tiptoe. So we're jumping to the center, jump into the center like that. Okay, guys, and the last one is sit-ups again. Okay. All right. I'll tell you what, I'll give you my first guess to think about my answer to this question. I'm going to go, start to think a bit. I'm going to go 6.3 meters. Okay, on your marks. Get set. Go. Still seems a bit long, but we're talking about ever in history, the longest crocodile ever found. Good, guys, doing well. And 2, 1, and mountain climber step and reach. Well done, guys. Mountain climber step and reach. Fifteen seconds left. Okay, and the frog jumps. Let's go, guys. Well done. Really nice. If you want to quickly put your mic on off mute, anyone, just to tell me your answer, feel free whilst exercising.
You went 6.3.
Right?
I'm gonna do your strategy and go 16.6.
What are you saying? 16.6 meters.
Yeah, I'm just going slightly above you.
Okay. Well, just to clarify, I've accepted your answer. Oh, everyone stop going to your sit-ups, by the way. I've taken your answer, Adrian. Yep. What I actually said was 6.3. But I've taken your answer.
That's what I meant. 6.3.
You said 16. I've taken it.
No,
I've
no,
taken
no.
your answer, mate.
I meant 6.
You were trying to be crafty. It backfired. Everyone get into your sit-ups.
Oh, Steve, I meant 6.
Everyone get into your sit-ups. 45 seconds.
Have you heard me? 6.5.
What are you saying? Louis, 6.5.
Yes.
Everyone's copycats. Everyone thinks mine is a good guess, obviously. Eliza.
Prehistoric. When CO2 were high, they were bigger. So I'm going to go 10 meters.
10 meters.
You know what you have to do? One of us goes 6.6, and one of us goes 6.0, just 6, and then he can't win because he'll be in between, and it's not.
What if it's 6.3? I'd win, wouldn't I?
Yeah, but that narrows it all for you.
It would. And stop there, everyone. Now this the answer to this question.
Oh, I meant 6.6.
Is going to sound like I cheated. Okay. I didn't cheat. I said it. I thought I said the question. I looked square at you all. I said my answer.
What was it?
The answer is 6.17 meters.
Wow, that's
So
funny.
even with your little 6 point whatever you were going to say, I still win. And listen, and if anyone had said 6.0, who would have won? I still would have won. Only just. All right. I need another question. Eliza, I need.
How many people in Hawaii got COVID?
Say that again. How many people where?
In Hawaii got COVID.
Do you know the answer to that?
Nope.
Okay.
I know overall America.
Okay, I'll take that as a question. All right, we're going to go into some balancing exercises. So we're going to pick a few. So let's go straight into our ski hops. Now this one, I want you to do a bit more explosively. We're going to do a structured 45-second set. Really explosive, but you don't have to wait 2 seconds. I want you to just wait half a second. Just show me that you're balanced real quick and then jump. I don't want it to be crazy from side to side. I want it to be nice and explosive, but also to make it a bit harder, bend down on that one leg and then explode onto the other. So kind of load up and then jump over onto the other side.
Okay.
Happy? 45 seconds on your marks. Get set, go. And who do I want to answer first? I think Adrian. Whenever you're ready.
I think I know this. It's either for Antigua or Hawaii.
Okay.
It might be Antigua, but I've Googled it before. And it was like a week ago for either Antigua or Hawaii. So I'm banking on 30,000.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Alex, I feel like it should be me next. I have waited till the end at least once.
Adrian say I couldn't hear? My mum was wrestling.
Adrian said 30K. So that means 30 people. No, I'm joking. 30,000 people. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right, lovely. I'm going to go, because I think your answer is pretty good, probably.
No.
I'm going to go 40,000.
Ooh.
I'm going to go with 29,456.4.
0.4 of a person.
Can't have a 0.4 of a person now. It's not million.
And a half.
Yeah. All right.
A dog could have
Noted.
got it. Dogs are small.
That's true. All right. We'll see what the numbers say. Louis?
20.
20 people.
20K.
20 people.
People.
Okay.
20.
It's gone for 20 people.
Ooh, interesting.
Or if it's going by Eliza's reckoning, it's probably 40 dogs, isn't it? No people. Okay.
It's like 31.
Go for that squat and lunge. Only 30 seconds because it's a tough one, okay? Go as explosive as you can. 30. I'll get the answer for you guys. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Last 5 seconds. 2, 1, and stop there. Adrian, I need to ask you a question.
Yes.
Why did you Google how many cases of COVID have there been in Hawaii?
Because I was in Antigua a few weeks ago for lockdown.
Oh, I see.
I wanted to know, and so I Googled a bunch of islands, and I had Googled Hawaii and Antigua, and I'm pretty sure one of them was like 30. So
Yeah, that's very good. Okay, but I'm afraid, due to Eliza's tactical guessing, that she wins because the answer is 27,998. 0.7.
No.
There's no point. There's no points. So she wins 29,456.
Pretty bad.
And just for a bonus guess between the three of you, because I've got the answer here. How many deaths? I mean, I know this is a pretty morbid thing to be guessing, but you brought it up, Louis. How many deaths? There's 30,000 cases. How many deaths?
It's like 2%.
I just need a number, please.
500.
750.
550, Louis.
750.
I said
Okay.
500.
You said 500, Eliza. Adrian, gonna need an answer.
Okay, 400.
So you said 400. Someone said 500.
Oh, no. 3,000. No, 300. Sorry.
What are you talking about, man?
I thought it was 40,000.
What's your answer?
3,000. No, 300. 300.
I don't know what you're saying now.
300.
I might have to disqualify you now. All right, you're saying 300.
Yeah.
And Eliza, you said 500. I feel like a proper game show host now. So I've watched The Chase too many times because my wife loves it. Now, Adrian, if you'd have stuck with your first answer, if you'd have stuck with your gut instinct, you would have won.
What?
You'd have said 400.
No.
But because the answer is 445, which means Eliza wins. Well done. Is that a double win? That's a double win for Eliza.
No.
Which is I don't think you won. Maybe you got one answer right last week, so this is good. This is nice.
I've grown in intelligence, guys.
Yes. All right. We need a monster question for the last one because we've got a last couple of exercises. But what's this last question going to be? Let's make it sport related, please.
Okay. Who holds the world record?
Not who. Needs to be a number, please.
What's the world record for the fastest mile?
Do you know that? No, you're going to have the best chance of answering that. Can't have it.
In the 19th century, what was more popular? Squash, tennis, or cricket?
Do you know the answer to this?
No, I don't. It'd be a guess.
But
in the 19th century.
You can't measure how close someone is.
Yeah, we won't know the answer. Well, we will because I'm pretty sure one of those hadn't been invented yet.
Yep.
Most invented in the 18th. I mean, late 19th century. I mean, it was solidified because it was invented like at Harrow School.
If it was late 19th, I would hazard a guess that it's not squash. But let's have a different question.
Okay.
Go on.
How many volts
Gonna have
are in a plug?
What?
how many what? How many what?
Volts is a plug.
What are you saying, Eliza?
Like how many volts? Potential difference voltage of a plug.
We're talking about sport.
Oh, okay.
You really confused me there.
Popular brand.
Numbers.
Okay.
The rules of the questions are very clear.
What's the width of a squash court?
Okay, let's go. All right.
What's the question, please?
What's the width of a squash court in meters?
I think I've measured. No, I haven't measured, but
No, I should know that. We should all know that probably.
I have this tape in which it like comes with like things, and I got like 7 in, I think.
Oh no, I just realized I have to sit. I seriously have to dash. What's your answers quickly?
Okay, 7 meters.
7.5.
7.5. Can't be.
6.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for 6.4.
Yeah. You won.
6.4.
How did you know? How?
I don't know. I just used a little guesstimation. I thought it's a touch less. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Have a great week, guys. Really well done. 6.4. I got the crocodile one as well. Just to rub it in. Sorry.
Bye.
You got the Hawaii one though. You got the Hawaii. Eliza did well. All right, see you guys.
Bye.